this is Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and I wanted to share with you my setup for November using the Memphis season collection. And I apologize, this is being added to our Cocoa Daisy channel after the fact, but it was a beautiful kit. I still wanted to make sure and get this up there because I know we have a lot of people go back who are new customers and look through just to get ideas and to see what our collections look like. So I wanted to still make sure and get this recorded and posted. And I also wanted to do it because this is one of my favorite kits. The colors in this, the design elements, the abstract, kind of fun, playful take on fall, I thought was so unique and so fun. So I had to share this. And as I mentioned, it's called Memphis Season. It's based upon the idea of the Memphis design movement that was in the 80s, which was kind of this kind of bold, abstract type of artwork. So what we did is we pulled that in, put the twist of the leaves in there and the colors of fall, but brightened them up a bit and just gave it a completely fresh look. And I thought it was really fun. We've done traditional falls for many years. We did a traditional fall with our October kit with the Autumn Whimsy, and so November I thought, you know what, let's do something just a little different. So that's what we did here. And I just was thrilled with the vibrancy of it. It was very playful, very fun. So I'm going to go through and just do kind of a quick flip through. If you've seen my videos before, and I mention this every time, then this is my system. You'll be familiar with some of it, but hopefully you can pull away some fun ideas. So I am using a Webster's Pages, kind of a nude color planner. And I liked how it had the silver and gold mixed together. I thought it fit really well with the artwork, and the kind of the off-white and the nude color just made all of these vibrant colors pop, which I loved as well. So I made a couple of tags from some of the patterned paper. We had these fun felt embroidery leaves in the kit. There was a few things from my stash that I added in here. I put a fun little note card from the pocket memory keeping kit in there. And then of course our adorable Simon in his little warm little Argyle sweater holding his Daisy mug. I had to have him on there. I took one of the dashboards, and I apologize, I don't have a whole lot of other stuff to grab and show you because I've used so much of it up in my Happy Planner and in my Simple Dory. So there's not a lot of leftovers for me to show you specifically, but this is one of the dashboards. I put that on the front because I thought the colors worked so nice with what I had going on over here with the pocket. Add a little pattern paper to the back, and then I use the A5 size for my setup, and then I put that around there. We had this adorable overlay with the leaf shapes on it. I thought that was really pretty. So I used that as a divider. And then over here I did add, normally I don't add a whole lot, but I thought that these little vellum bits that were from the Pocket Memory Keeping and the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping kits, I added those. And then of course one of the Simons, we had a sheet of in the classified planner kit, we had a whole sheet of Simons in different shirts, and he had the same shirt as that background, so I had to put that on there. I thought that was fun. And then for these pages, these are just kind of my brain dump pages. I'll go through and kind of try and think, kind of plan out my week or kind of structure my week. It's not my final to-do list, but it will help me figure out which days are busy, which days I can fit other things in. So it just kind of helps wrap my head around what my week is going to look like. And I had a lot of fun with these pages. We had some great stamp sets that had all of these different leaf shapes on them. And so what you'll see on most of these pages, that's what I did. I had some older stamps of Simon in his little scarf, so I put those on there. And then I just had the leaves falling throughout each page, and I thought that turned out cute. And then I do my menu planning on the back. So I'll write out each day of the week what is going to be on the menu, and then I usually have, there we go, I usually have one of the little notepad sheets and I write my shopping list on there. And so you can see the leaves, and I just kind of went through my stash and pulled out a bunch of different kind of autumn stamps that we'd used in the past and kind of added those with the leaf shapes, and I thought it turned out really, really cute. And then we had this beautiful kind of rose gold copper foiled vellum, and I used that for a divider. And then again, the same idea here. I went through my stash and pulled out a few of the kind of the critter stamps and added those in there with those falling leaves again. So what I do on my week on 2 pages, because I do memory keeping in the Simple Dory and in the Happy Planner, and a lot of times what I like to do is get everything done and then go back and add the journaling later. A good way for me to keep track of all that journaling and what happened on those days, I'll write that on my week on 2 pages. So I'll write out kind of what happened that day, if a specific photo was taken, or just what someone said. So that way I can keep track of my journaling, and I can go in and put that in later when I work on my memory keeping. And then I like to use the front and back of these pages for layout ideas or sketches. So that will work out well. Excuse me. Okay, and then I also like to create little tabbed sections for these, and I did that with a leaf punch, because this kind of fit the design of some of the leaves that were, or the branches that were in the kit. So I had this cute little leaf punch, and I just sandwiched the page in between it and made those into little tabs. And then you can see some more of those. And then another one of the other stamp sets we had had kind of these backgrounds, and I thought those were pretty, so I just kind of stamped that in there a little bit as well. And then here is one of the dashboards. And I printed out, I used the free printables, and I printed out one of those, and then I added kind of like a daily schedule. And this, I have a couple of sheets of these. We had a couple left over, and I'm totally hoarding them because I'm in love with these embossed or debossed, however you want to call them, these puffy stickers, and they turned out so pretty. So I'm using those, and they're so cute, loving those. And then my random everyday notes section, and then my calendar. And this is part of the reason why this month was so crazy. So we had shipping, and then we were gone on vacation for a whole week, which was lovely. It was beautiful. What I did, I added a few stickers. I layered a few of the leaves in here. Some of them were fussy cut from the printable, and then some of the leaf stamps. So that was kind of fun. Added that. I really didn't add a whole lot on here. Again, one of the puffy stickers and a few of the die cuts. And then when you get your pages, they're meant to be used as a 2-page spread. So they're meant to be used as a 2-page spread, and when you receive them, this will kind of be the top page. Well, if you don't want just that page hanging out there, then what you can do is you can cover it. You can cover it with a piece of one of the pattern papers or one of the dashboards like I did here. And then I just used one of the die cuts. I put a little bit of foam adhesive on the top, but then on the bottom I did not, and pasted that down, glued it down, and it just kind of gives this fun effect that part of it is raised up. And then I have a little note card that I attached some of the sticky notes on there, and then my to-do list, and again that's on a printable. And then I just added some, because there was no room to put my notepad on the front where I do in some of my other planners, I wanted a few sheets to be able to use if I needed to. So I just kind of attached those to the other side. One of my pretty little note cards. And these are from the pocket memory keeping kit. And then I have the calendar there, so it's nice and handy. I added one of those pretty little puffy stickers, and then just a little bit of one of the border stickers from one of our stickers. I don't remember which one the border was in the classified planner kit. I actually have that, I can show you, that was this one. So it had some of the pretty leaves on it as well. Then I made a pocket out of one of the planner pattern papers. Just added a die cut and one of those leaves. And then I added a little bit of pom-pom trim on this one. And something I wanted to point out, we had this fun stamp set, and I don't know, can you see that? Yes, you can. The stencil, I had it upside down, sorry. The stencil and the stamp set work together. So you can layer the two of them, which is a really fun technique. But this was part of the main planner kit. And we do still have a few of those in the store, I believe. So there's that. So I have that tucked in there to use, along with just a couple note cards that I thought were pretty, and then some of the stickers. And then I made a bookmark. I cut out a bookmark from a piece of pattern paper. I added part of one of the dashboards, and I mention this all the time, those dashboards, you can cut up and use them in a lot of different ways. You don't have to use them just as the two sizes that they're shown. And then I just added a little punched border. I had a little border punch that had a scallop in it. I punched that out and put it along the top and bottom. And then this was a fun technique I wanted to share with you. So what I did, because this is like one of my favorite color combos. I think this is so pretty. So what I did is I used that, I put that on the bookmark, and then I used that paper punch that I showed you that I made those little tabs from before, and I punched a few areas kind of more off to this side so they contrast just a little bit when I laid them on top of this part, but that it would be super subtle. So you can see what I did. I punched it to match, and then I laid them on there so they're real subtle, but I think it's a really fun effect. That turned out really cute. And then I used one of the stickers from one of the sticker kits and put that on there. So I think that turned out really, really pretty. I really liked that. And then we're gonna go through, and this was one of the, so we had these clips, these magnetic clips back in May that were part of the May kit. We have these in the store sold separately now, so you can get more of these if you want. But in the classified planner kit, so I want to make sure I say that right, in the classified planner add-on kit, we now include a button each month. And that is meant, so if you're wondering what that button is that you're getting, that's meant to go on one of those magnetic clips. So you can switch them out each month, which is fun. So you only need to have one of these, and then you can switch it out each month. So I'll just quick show you my dashboard, some more of that pom-pom trim. And I thought this was kind of fun. So these die cuts were in the planner add-on kit. And I added my own little header underneath them. So I thought they were pretty. They didn't necessarily have to be exactly what my subdivider was about. I just thought they were pretty, so then I just added my own little tab underneath. And these are the personal size dashboards, and I just use those to subdivide one of the sections. And another one of our little dangle charm clips. Those were really pretty. I had a couple of those in here. Some more of the embroidered felt leaves. I just think the collection was so pretty and so vibrant. And those are my dashboards. And then I'll show you the pen and pencil real quick. So the pen for Memphis season is this pretty kind of speckled pattern, and then it has the pretty kind of teal crystals inside. And then we had the pencil, and that's a mechanical pencil, so it has the lead in it, which is nice, and that has just the blue speckles. So that is a little peek at the November collection. It was Memphis season. We still have some of this in the store. And so if you're interested, you can find that in the store. And of course, the little Simon stickers were my favorite, as well as the leaf stickers were in the, I know they were in the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit. They may have also been in the Pocket Kit. I'm not 100% sure, but you can always go to the website and look at the kit contents and the pictures of the kits to find out. But so that's a little peek. Again, I'm sorry that it's late. I just wanted to make sure I did get it up and share one of my favorite collections with you. If you have any comments, leave them below and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you.